Let me ask you a question. Are you the jealous type? Did you ever get into a relationship and everything got fucked in the moment when you started to get jealous? Do you find yourself thinking that you're probably not as good as the other guys out there, and your girlfriend hanging around other guys or just going out on her own is something that triggers you? If that's the case, then this video is for you. But I want you to pay attention because this is not some woo-woo advice. This is gonna be true, and it's not gonna be very nice for you. So let's get right into it. Jealousy is not a basic primary emotion. Jealousy is a more complex emotion. It's a base of fear, of surprise, of wondering, of a little bit of shame and guilt, and a little bit of anger for sure. And is jealousy natural or not? That's a big question. It's, to be honest, the answer is not clear. It's just a complex emotion. And, to be honest, to some extent, it is natural in the sense that, when I started to live with my girlfriend, she brought her cat. And the cat became extremely jealous of me just because I was around her more than himself. So even animals experience this emotion in some context. However, these are all experienced in very closed social contexts, such as a very closed relationship or this three-way with the cat. And if we look at, there are studies that were made on many tribes where jealousy doesn't exist, and all these have the same commonality, is that they have a very complex social network. Pretty much everybody knows everybody, and there is no such thing as like a true commitment. So jealousy doesn't really make sense since everybody knows each other, since everybody is kind of free to do whatever they want with each other. So jealousy appears in this. In some extent, a little bit doesn't really hurt. Like if you go to the McDonald's once every month, it's probably not going to hurt your weight. However, jealousy is like junk food, to be honest. The more you eat it, the more sick you get. And I'm not going to be the person that is going to tell you this is because you love her, so it's a good sign. No, that's not a good sign. Jealousy is a sign of you struggling with yourself. If you were truly confident about you being the best option for your girlfriend, you wouldn't have to be jealous, and you wouldn't even have to think that she might think about cheating on you. So, or taking time from you. You need to get your shit together if that's the case. If you're jealous because of sex and you're afraid of losing the monopole that you have on her sexuality, you're basically trying to control her. This is deserving her. Now you have two options. Either you cut her options out. This is what most guys will do. But let me tell you, from having seen many of my clients struggling with this before coming to me, this is just going to end your relationship soon, or it's just going to kill the spark. So maybe you guys are not going to break up, but it's going to kill your relationship. That's for sure. The second option that you have is to look at what exactly makes you that jealous. What is taken from you? Is it the certainty that your relationship is strong enough? Or is it the variety that she's providing to other guys and not to you? Are you thinking that you're missing something, that she should give you something else? Do you feel like you're less significant compared to other guys that she's talking to, or other girls? Jealousy can be about anything and about anybody. Jealousy is a feeling of losing something that you consider you have, and you thinking that you have someone that's pretty unhealthy. Do you think that you're losing your connection with her? Do you think that you're losing love? What is the loss? What are you afraid of losing? And why does that make you angry? Because jealousy comes with anger. And this is the thing you need to fix. So when it comes to sex and you being jealous and possibly thinking that she might, have some intimacy with other guys, what I recommend you to do, it's pretty intense, but I invite you to first start by imagining her having sex with someone else, with another guy, ideally with your worst enemy even, and see how this makes you feel. Really internalize that, imagine it, and yeah, this is gonna strengthen that feeling, but at least you will know exactly what happens. It will not be something that is completely unknown. You will get used to it, and then probably some things will be a little less triggering. The second thing in this context that I invite you to do is to talk to your girlfriend, maybe express her that these are the things you feel and that you want to get to the root and that you want to get rid of that feeling, because no relationship is healthy if there is jealousy involved, and that's truly a sign of you being insecure, to be honest. So you can talk about that to her and maybe go out with her and just watch her from a distance. And you guys can agree that, you know, she's allowed to hit on other guys and be hit on, and see how you react to that. Grasp it, get used to it, and see what is triggered inside you. Do you feel abandoned by her? Do you feel left out? And really challenge that. I know it's not easy, but the only gift you can do to your relationship, to her and to yourself, is to fix that issue that's gonna free you. How great would it be if you could live that life with her or without, but without fearing always to lose someone, without having to be jealous of everything, without having to worry about those things? What if you were sure that you were the best option for her? And that if she, you know, if you are the best option for her and she doesn't want to take you, then it's her responsibility, it's not yours. Right? So first, do these steps, get used to it, talk to her, be closer to her when it comes to that. As long as you make it clear that you want to fix that, then she's gonna be comprehensive. No girl is ever gonna, you know, bullshit you because you felt a little jealous, because a little dose of it will actually make her feel desired, right, in the first place, and then it will become unhealthy, as we said with junk food. Now, if you're jealous about other things that are minor, such as she spends too much time with someone else, her girlfriends or something like that, instead of you, then that's a little more pathological. And in this case, I really invite you to get yourself a life. And by this, I mean find other things to do, hang out with your friends, have passions, find your purpose in life. This means that you're giving her too much power over yourself, and this is also deserving her, because that means that she becomes your entire world pretty much. And what can you offer her if that's the case? What can you add to her? What value can you add to her? I always invite you to look at these things from your own lens. Women are the best mirrors of our personality when it comes to men. They show our flaws and our insecurities at the fastest rate. This is why I personally like to go and do deep personal development with the angle of seduction, with the angle of dating, with the angle of finding your ideal partner and create an ideal relationship, because this is the moment when personal development starts, and this is the moment when you can truly develop yourself and become the best version of yourself. So this was just, you know, rambling around about jealousy, but the advice that I gave you here, please watch the video again, watch it slower, take your time, grasp it, understand that, and if you need help to deal with those kind of situations and you don't want to lose your relationship because of you being jealous or you getting jealous, then don't hesitate to book a call below. We'll get on a consultation call and I will see if and how I can help you. See you.